Hello guys, it's Zoroarrkk here. I do not know why I just did that really weird intro, but it is like 20 to 1 in the morning right now. I'm currently trying to do this video as quick as I can, and today we're going to be doing a Heroes of the Storm video. This is going to be one of those videos I was saying about when I first put out Heroes of the Storm, where I wasn't recording at the time, so I'm having to go into the theatre mode, so to speak, and there's no way I can, as far as I'm aware. Oh, actually, I might be able to lock on now. I don't know whether they changed it. So I'm going to turn that off and hope that we can lock onto this gameplay here. But this is a pretty nice game. If I load up the scoreboard, this was actually like the third game or fourth game I had played back with all my friends. So we've got Lucio, who is my friend James. You got Genji, who's my friend Joe, who you might recognise. Me, obviously, as ETC. Zarya, who is my friend Cameron, and then a random guy that we queued with. This is the map Towers of Doom. As far as I'm aware, I can't get rid of this, which kind of sucks. I swear before you could like get rid of it, but apparently not anymore. I swear also you could have moved it. But anyway, we're going to be trying to watch this video. I'm going to be trying the best I can to like move it, so you might see my mouse obviously move it and stuff like that. I apologise. That Diablo skin is so nice. It's like a xenomorphic skin, and it is so cool. I really want it, especially as I've been playing Diablo a lot more lately. But yeah, like I said, this is like my fourth game on, so there's going to probably be some bad plays in this. I can't really remember, because this was like a month ago now, I think, or 2 months ago, something like that. I think it was like the 24th of March, and it's now the 27th of May. So yeah, 2 months ago. Back when 2.0 had only been out for like 2 days or so, or 1 day, 2 days, something like that. So that's pretty cool. Genji had only just come out. I know D.Va was rumoured, but now D.Va's actually in the game. And this Darren was just really nice comeback that we do. That's always great. For you guys that are unfamiliar with the map Towers of Doom, it works differently than any other map in the game, other than Hanamura now. In which instead of clearing out the lanes, going out and destroying the core, you have to get these altars. So as you can see in the bottom right, the altars are activating in 20 seconds, and the stars or the asterisks at the moment, they're where all the altars are. So at the moment there's 3 altars coming up active. Sometimes there can only be 1, sometimes there can be 2, and in this case there is 3. Each altar will give 4 shots unless you get one of the forts down, in which every one will be 1 more fort for where you have. So let's just say we get this fort up the top, so the blue fort. I don't know whether you can see my mouse. So if we get the blue fort at the top, so then we have R3 plus that one, and obviously our core, that means that we will be able to get 5 shots per altar rather than 4. Also, the boss, I believe, gives an automatic 4 shots. I don't think that's affected from the fort, if I remember correctly. So there's a lot of stuff you can play for, and because of how you can have 3 altars at once, you can get comebacks. This is a very good map for comebacks because it is really easy. You know, you get a team fight down like we are right now. As you can see, Joe is just destroying with Genji. And I'm just tanking most of the damage out, and James is passively healing us, which is pretty nice. But if we come out with that 2-1 down, so as you can see at the top here, our core is on 32 out of 40, their core is on 36 out of 40, so we lost that 2-1. So yeah, that's pretty much Towers of Doom. Nothing really too much else to say about that. Hanamura plays pretty much the same way with payloads. It's like 7 payloads to win. Every fort you get another score on your payload, but then it doesn't keep it that way. And you can take the forts back on these. I probably should have mentioned that. So if we lost our fort right here where I am right now, we can then take that back and get everything back on a level playing field. And if you get 7, so if you get all of the forts, you get a constant 1 shot every 3 seconds, I think it is, onto the core. So that's a very nice way of, basically, while comebacks are possible, you can also lose it without having a chance to even keep yourself alive. If you get 3 down and there's like 6 shots left on the core and it's late game and you're down to like 3 forts, or 2 forts, that can very easily be the end of the game. You know, boss 2 forts, it's pretty quick that you can do. So we've got another 2 altars coming here. We've got the bottom and the bottom mid fort. I actually forgot there was 4 altars on this map, not 3. I always thought there was just 3, the 2 at the top, 1 in the middle, but no, there's 1 at the bottom as well. It's because I never really go bottom lane when I'm playing tanks, which I'm normally playing on this. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can say about the actual map. So I'm just going to go into a normal commentary here, trying to make it not as boring with nothing else playing in the background. So currently, as you're watching this, obviously it's Monday. I'm recording this Monday morning at 1 in the morning, which probably isn't the best point. And it's Bank Holiday Monday in the UK, which is pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't really affect me. I'm actually now finished college. Do I get this kill with Diablo? Oh, I do get the kill on Diablo. Do I get out? Oh, 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 yeah, I do get out. That was nice. Okay, I should not have got that kill, but that was pretty nice. So anyway, yeah, I've finished college now. Friday was my last day. So I want to thank everyone that participated in my open beta for my game. That really helped me out. And anyone that filled in the feedback form, again, you guys really helped me out. As far as I'm aware, I should be able to get a distinction, which is the highest grade for the project. My tutors are 90% sure that I will get it, but it's now got to go for, I think, 6 different people to confirm that grade, so to speak. So it's going to be a long time. I think I find out, I think my tutor said I can find out earliest is mid-July, latest is mid-August. So I've got at least a month to just chill out and not really worry about my grades. So that'll be nice, and I'll be able to hopefully do games design next year. The extended diploma course, I definitely should be able to. There was no reason for me to get back into that. I mean, I'm poisoned thanks to Lunara. I should not have got back into that, but I don't think it cost me, so that's always good. So yeah, I'll be able to do the extended diploma in games design next year, which is really cool. Hopefully more games I can make release to you guys, hopefully in better quality as well. If I remember, I'll leave down my portfolio again. Oh, I go back in. That's nice. Can we get a Diablo? Oh, Joe. This is when Genji, I don't know whether Genji's had any nerfs since then, but Jesus Christ, Joe was insane. I remember it worked so well with ETC, because ETC can just slide in, knock them back, and then when they run away, Genji just snaps in. It is ridiculous. So as you can see, at the moment, we're actually winning pretty handily, but as far as I'm aware, if I picked the right game, which I hope I did, this goes very badly. I actually feel like I might have picked the wrong game from looking at this. I mean, now it's even, but we're 2 levels ahead of them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just got those 2. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see, otherwise I'm just completely doing this commentary for nothing. You guys won't see this. Because I'm not sure if this is the right gameplay, actually. I just picked the first Towers of Doom that was on my list, so I'm hoping this is the right game. But anyway, moving back into the commentary I was saying about. So yeah, hopefully I can bring you guys more games, and if I remember, I'll put my portfolio down in the description. As for now, until the college season starts, I've got 14 weeks off, as far as I'm aware. I've just gone for a job, weekend job as a like basically a barista in a cafe. Had that. I had a trial shift for it on Saturday. That was blimmin' tiring for 4 hours. I was sweating like a pig because the weather has been really weird. I mean, we've had thunderstorms, yet we're in 25 degrees, 70% humidity with no wind. And trust me, us Brits are not used to that. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's like 78 or 80. I think it's like between like 70 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but don't quote me on that. I would do your own conversions if you're really that interested on that. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get that job. Like I said, it's only a weekend job. It doesn't pay the best, it pays minimum wage, but anything's better than nothing at this point. I just want to get some income in. As for YouTube, I'm going to try and stick for the 3-day schedule. I'm not going to push myself over. I am going to try and do Pokemon Surgeons again soon. I just haven't got the motivation to do so yet. I'm very much enjoying playing RuneScape, playing Skyrim, playing Heroes of the Storm, playing CSGO, and just chilling out in general. But hopefully I will be able to get that at one point and start playing it, uploading it again, and then I think if I do that, then it will go back up to a 5-day schedule, but only while I'm playing that. I think those will be an hour long each, but I can't remember how far we got into Insurgents. No, obviously it isn't a finished game. I don't know whether they're actually finishing it or not. Yeah, it was this game, I think, because we're now down to 19. I get a clutch mosh pit. Look at this. Is that 3 kills or 2 kills? That's 2. Do we get Rhaegar? Come on, do we get Rhaegar? Nope. Nope. That was a nice mosh pit though. We got 2 kills out of that. Too bad that wasn't like 20 seconds before when we had the shrine up. Or the altar up, sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the YouTube base. I'm going to be trying to stream a bit more. I mean, I streamed the 3 days of double XP weekend on RuneScape, just putting music behind and just chatting in the chat, and that was quite nice. I think I'm going to do some Pokemon streams. I mean, I've got a Wonder Trade stream I want to do, shiny hunting, stuff like that. Obviously I can stream Heroes of the Storm as well. That's something I definitely do want to keep streaming again. And CSGO, but at the moment no one's really playing CSGO. I mean, I was playing it with Melee. Obviously I was planning to do a dual charge with him, but he went off CSGO, and at the moment he's got some real life priorities, so I don't know what's going to be happening in terms of CS. To be honest, I don't like solo queuing at all. I always seem to get really bad teammates, 2 of them being Russian, 1 of them always leaves, another one always messes around, another one just swears. I always then do bad. That was a nice kill on Lunara. Unfortunately our Joanna gets killed. I think I might die here. I mean, okay, that was a really bad play for me. That was a really bad... Why did I stand in Diablo's lightning breath? I don't know whether I misjudged that or what, but I stood in his lightning breath. Was that the first death of the whole game for me? Yeah. I was 4 kills and 9 assists. So I'm actually not having a bad game, even though we're losing. We're only losing by 1. I'm pretty sure this is the right game though. So I'm pretty sure this is where everything starts going tits up, because we just get wiped here. And you see I'm back up, but we're 3 dead. Zarya, Cameron, he couldn't do anything. Our random Johanna is just coming in, trying to do the best she could. I think gets lost here. I come in to try and save her, and in the end just get bullied. Panic attacked on the mosh pit, thinking that Johanna was going to come back. And then again we both just stand in the lightning breath. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sliding into an unstoppable Diablo. I think that might be just because I hadn't played the game for a while. And that was just really bad. As you can see, Johanna noticed that I was trying to like get her back into that fight with the mosh pit and didn't come in time. But to be honest, I don't think that would have made a difference looking back on it. I mean, I played that stupidly. So that's like twice that I've gone into Diablo's lightning breath. One good thing when you are watching replays and stuff is you can learn where your mistakes are. You know, where you haven't gone the right places, when you haven't done the right things. And that's for any game. That's for, you know, Heroes of the Storm, CSGO, any game in general. Make sure you can watch as many of your replays as you can. Especially games that you lose. I mean, this game, no surprises, otherwise I wouldn't be uploading it. We won, but we could have easily not won, and those plays could have made a difference. So as you can see from what I was saying at the start of the video, they're just rotating the forts right now. So basically, when a fort gets destroyed, you have a cannon, you have a healing fountain, and you have a fort when the map starts. You also have 2 towers and a wall. When you destroy them and destroy the fort then becomes your teams rather than the enemy teams. So as you can see, I'm for some reason deciding to try and take this on my own. I mean, I probably could for a bit, but I needed my team to rotate up. But when it rebuilds, it only rebuilds with the fort. It doesn't rebuild with the cannon or the healing fountain. And I think it's like 10 seconds of where it rebuilds. And a good strategy for this when you're just winning is just to keep rotating over and over again. So you get bottom, they then go for bottom, so you go for mid, then you go mid, and then they go top, and it just keeps going like that. So every time you rotate, and I think after like one set of rotation, that's when the main fight will come in. Let's just get back into action here. So as you can see, we're getting pretty destroyed right now. I'm down. I think Lucio was down just a minute ago. Shahana's down. We're losing 20 to 9 here, so yes, this was definitely the right game. Genji's trying to get out. Joe's trying to get out. James is trying to keep everyone alive with his passive healing. Shahana, no, it's not Shahana, sorry, Zarya, Cameron, he's just trying to soak up as much damage as he can and try and move everyone backwards. I believe I'm now up. And I'm again we're trying to get the forts back. As you can see, it's only on half health due to minions. So everyone's going to come back. We're going to establish it. But as you can see at the bottom of the map here, they're already at bottom. So while we get top, they get bottom. I'm guessing they're probably going to rotate up to mid. We get camps here as well, which means we can put pressure on their bottom. But I don't think that really made too much of a difference. We actually go for boss here. Now I think this was my call as far as I'm aware. I noticed how they were going to be rotating to mid because of the way they were playing the rotation game, and I knew that with 4 of us alive, bearing in mind 2 of us were tanks, there was going to be no way they could get boss. They could steal boss from us, and they come just a little bit too late. I get a mosh pit here. I don't even know how I got trapped in that corner. I think I might have just been the mosh and the body block, but I end up going down. But we get Rhaegar down, we get Thrall down, and we get Lunara down, and Genji is just coming to his own here. He gets Naz down as well. That's a 4 down. Diablo's weak, so he's gonna have to go back. He actually goes up top. I don't know what he's doing right now. Is he trying to get souls back? He might be trying to get souls back. As you can see, we've got boss. That was a 4 shots automatically, so that got us back down to 16 on their core. We've got the 2 shrines. This was actually a misplay by us coming up, and I tried to tell everyone to stop, but I didn't realise that it was our random guy, not one of us lot that were doing it. Is we should have got this middle shrine, and then we should have waited and got the fort, and then got this one. But we didn't, so unfortunately we still got 6 shots, so we got it back, so we're only one down. But depends on how we played that, we could have got it to be 1 up or equal again. Luckily it didn't make too much of a difference, but it could have, and it could have lost us the game. Purely because we didn't wait for a couple of seconds. Bear in mind they were 4 down, I think, or 3 down, because I think Thrall came up just as we got them. So that could have been a really, really bad play. I was waiting for the camps here. We were deciding we wanted to push bottom so we can keep applying the pressure to them. We didn't want to let them have map dominance again, so if we put the pressure back on them, now we'd even the field up by getting all the camps, because I believe that they're getting the camps up top here. Joe is. So we get camps here. Joe gets camps here. They're trying to go for top on a pretty much like a desperation attempt, while everyone else is fighting mid. You can see Zara uses her grav bomb, I think that is. I actually wanted to go for the mosh pit there, but I don't know why I didn't. I think we just I worked out it wasn't worth it. We end up then getting Rhaegar down, which is a huge bonus. That's the healer down. I'm pretty sure I'll probably slide in here. No? Normally I would slide in that situation. I'm surprised I didn't. Oh, there we go. There's the slide. We get Lunara down. Thrall has to run away with his tail between his legs. I don't even know if Thrall has a tail. Does orcs have tails? I don't actually know. Diablo is trying to get away. I have no idea why I'm challenging this. I mean, I really should not be challenging this. I think it was only because we had Zarya here and Shahana. I used the mosh pit. Like I said, there was no reason we're versing this. I think it's just because we were trying to continue on our, you know, rampage here and secure the victory, or like, secure the comeback. I don't know if we win on this, because we don't have another 4. Oh no, they actually get shots. They actually get shots into us. So we both go 4 and 4 there. So again, it's only 1 left. Naz is caught way out of position, trying to go to our towers, our altar, and stop it. So we catch Nazebo out. We end up getting our fort back there, which gave us a 5-3 victory because we had mid. They were getting their mid sorted, so that was going to be again back to an even 4-4 playing field. We pushed top as well because I saw that it was a bit weak. I was trying to move around as much as I could, trying to call the plays while everyone focused on their gameplay, because I'm not the best in terms of position and gameplay, but I've got very good game knowledge. If I do say so myself, I might be a bit boasty, but I'm pretty good at making most of the play calls now, especially boss attempts. I don't know whether I'll find the game, but I remember there was one game, I think on the second day where we were playing, where Joe called a boss play, and we end up losing the boss and getting 4 or 5 down, and then later on I called a boss and that won us the game, because it kept pushing bottom while we were pushing top. It was quite ridiculous, quite funny actually. So again, the camp here, it's probably going to be that the next altar wins, purely because it's quite unlikely that there is going to be less than 2 altars. You know, there's 4 altars on the map. As far as I'm aware, you can have 3 maximum, so you're looking normally at 2 or 3. I actually just want to try and get this Rhaegar down. I actually push him away. Now I'm trying to get out myself because the tower's hurt. That was actually a pretty bad misplay. It's actually 1 altar that comes up. This proves how long ago this was. It was 2 months ago, so I don't really remember. So I think we go for a boss again after this. I think we get this altar and then go boss. Oh no, we got 6 shots. We got 6 shots. Okay, so this altar wins us the game. So you see Lunara. I already scouted her out. We end up closing her up, and as you can see here, we just have our team, Lucio and Nat, trying to get everything. I actually missed my mosh pit, tried to get Diablo in here, but they're going to secure the victory, James and Cameron, and that is the altar. That is the comeback from 20 to 9 down to win the game. So I hope you guys did enjoy that game. You can see the final stats here. So I end up going 6 kills, 19 assists, 4 deaths. Who actually got MVP? It was our Lucio. So it was James here that got MVP, which is pretty cool. You can just see everyone else on the board here. I didn't actually get on the board. So yeah, I got 6 kills, 19 assists, 4 deaths. Probably should have been less deaths. 81k damage taken, 13k XP contribution, 34k hero, 35k siege. So I could have probably done a bit better, but I did my job well with the 19 assists. Just making sure I can get as many assists as possible. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.